it's me Jessie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 simple ways to hack my Celine dress pattern to turn it into 5 different dresses. Celine dress is one of my favorite everyday dress so far because it's so easy to put on and it's also super comfy for my everyday activity. That's why I hope you guys will like it and try it out, and let's get started.
The first hack is the ruffle hem dress. At the end of the front dress pattern, I mark up 30 cm, which is the length of the ruffle part that I want. Then drawing a line through that mark and parallel with the ending line of the front dress pattern. After cutting by that line, we will have the new front dress pattern of the dress. Doing the same for the back dress pattern. I wanted to add the side pocket for the dress, so from the top of the side line, I marked down 19 cm, which is the position of the side pocket that I want, then adding the pocket there later, and sewing. Doing the same for the other side and the back piece of the dress. After that, I connect the front and the back of the dress together at the shoulder in 2 side lines, then sewing. To create the dip for the side pocket, I marked down 13.5 cm from the top of the pocket. It's the width of the open area of the pocket where I can put my hand in, then sew the rest together. I use the same technique to make the sleeve for the dress, then connect them to the body of the dress at their sleeve lines. At the end of the dress, I measure the total width of the new ending line first. Then I cut 2 rectangles with 32 cm length, which is the length of the ruffle part that I want, plus 2 cm for seam allowance, and 2 times the width of the new ending line that I just checked before. I connect 2 length lines of the rectangle together to create a circle fabric first. After that, I finish one side of the circle fabric, which is the end of the ruffle part, by folding the end fabric inside 2 times with 1 cm each time and sewing. At the other side of the circle fabric, I make 2 loose seams first, then I create the garment fabric there later. The final width of the garment fabric will be the same at the ending line of the dress, so we can connect them together later. And here's the final look of the first hack, the ruffle hem dress. The ruffle at the end of the dress add a little cute vibe to the whole dress while still keep the feminine and comfy feeling. Such a perfect combination. Moving to the second hack is the fitted waist dress. This hack is actually quite similar to the first one. I just add 2 elastic bands at the waist area to create a fitted look for it. From the top shoulder of the front dress pattern, I mark down 60 cm, which is the length from the shoulder to the middle of the butt. Then I draw a curved line to that mark and parallel with the ending line. After cutting, we will have the new front dress pattern for this dress, and doing the same to have the back dress pattern. Here is the front dress piece after cutting. From the top of the shoulder, I mark down 36 cm, which is the width from the shoulder to 3 cm above the belly button, then drawing a straight line to that mark. I cut a long rectangle with 8 cm length, which is the length of the elastic band area that I want. The width of the rectangle will be longer than the width of the front dress piece. I add the rectangle to the line I just drew before on the front dress piece. Then sew 2 sides of the rectangle to the front dress. After sewing, I draw 2 other lines at 1 cm away from the first seam, then sewing. Doing that way will give us 2 fabric holes with 1 centimeter width. After that, I cut 2 elastic bands with 0.8 cm width and 33 cm length, which is a half of my waist size. I put the elastic band go through the fabric hole first, then sew 2 ends of the elastic band to 2 ends of the fabric hole to keep them stay together. Doing the same for the back piece of the dress. Then connect the front and the back of the dress together at the shoulder and 2 side lines. After that, I use the same technique from the original Celine dress to make 2 sleeves for the dress, then connect them to the body of the dress at the sleeve lines. And here's the top part of the dress after on. The bottom part of the dress is quite similar to the ruffle hem part from the first hack. Just the length will be longer with 60 cm long, and the width of the garment fabric will be the same as the width at the ending line of the top part, so we can connect them together later. And I finished this hack. Here's the final result. The elastic band at the waist make the dress fit nicely to your body. Combined with the ruffle skirt part, make the dress so perfect. The third hack is the T baby doll dress. From the top of the shoulder at the front dress pattern, I marked down 38 cm, which is the length from the shoulder to 3 cm above the belly button, plus 2 cm for seam allowance. After that, I draw a line to that mark and parallel with the ending line. And we will have the new front dress pattern after cutting. Doing the same to have the new back dress pattern. After that, I finished the top part of the baby doll dress in the same way with the original Celine dress. The skirt part of the baby doll dress will have 2 tiers, and here are the pattern. They are quite simple, just from basic rectangle. I use the same technique that I did at the ruffle hem part from the first hack to finish 2 tiers of this skirt part. And here are how they look after on. I just need to connect them together to finish the skirt part of the baby doll dress. Then connect the skirt to the top part of the dress after that. And I finished this hack. Here's my final result. This version of the Celine dress is just so cute. The balloon sleeve combined with the T-skirt create the extra cute look for this hack. The next hack is the butterfly sleeve midi dress. With this hack, we will use the outside sleeve pattern only. You can keep the same length for the sleeve or change it a little bit like I did. From the top of the outside sleeve pattern, I marked down 30 cm, which is the length of the sleeve that I want. Then drawing a line go through that mark and parallel with the ending line of the sleeve. After cutting, I fold the pattern in half first. At the end of the underarm big line, I mark up 3 cm, then redraw the new ending line for the sleeve pattern. And here is the final sleeve pattern after cutting. I connect two underarm big line of the sleeve together first. Then I finish the ending line of the sleeve by folding the end fabric inside 2 times with a half centimeter each time and sewing. And here are the final look of the sleeve after on. To create a fitted look at the waist for the dress, I add 2 ties at 2 side lines of the dress. To make the tie, I cut a long fabric line with 4 cm width, which is 2 times the width of the tie that I want, plus 2 cm for seam allowance, and around 70 cm length. I connect 2 length lines and 1 width line of the rectangle together first, then sewing. After that, I trim the extra fabric a little bit before turning the tie. Don't forget to iron it to make the tie look nicer. The position of the tie will be at 40 cm from the shoulder of the dress, and the tie should be in the middle between the front and the back piece of the dress, then sewing to connect them on together. After that, I finished the rest of the body part of the dress in the same way like the original Celine dress. And the last step is connecting two sleeves to the body of the dress at the sleeve lines. And I finished this hack. Here is my final result. The butterfly sleeve totally changed the look of the dress, combined with a tie that can help you control how tight up the dress to your waist to create a nice look for the whole dress. The last hack is the straight sleeve dress. With this hack, we will use the inside sleeve pattern only. I copy the inside sleeve pattern to the paper first. After that, I draw the straight lines from two ends of the sleeve line to cut the ending line of the sleeve. And we will have the final sleeve pattern after cutting. After that, I connect two underarmpit lines together. From the ending line of the sleeve, I draw a line at 8 cm above it. After that, I fold the ending fabric inside around 1 cm first, then keep folding it to the line I just drew before, and sewing to finish the end of the sleeve. Using the same technique and pattern from the original Celine dress to finish the body part of the dress, then connect the new sleeve to the body of the dress at the sleeve lines. And I finished this hack. Here's my final result. The straight sleeve create a simple look for this dress, so it will be perfect for one who like minimal style. I hope you guys like on this hack and will try them out soon. See you next week.